My name is Marco MusikSpirit Pierre, and this is basically a tutorial on how to mix hip-hop vocals and get the sound that you're hearing on the radio from like artists like Travis Scott, Lil Uzi, Rich Homie Quan, and those type of artists. That's the type of sound I was aiming for when I was mixing down this track. So this track is by William Aston. It's off of his new project called Illiman, and I'm gonna show you how I went about mixing this track. So this track is featuring Nero, who's one of Jalo Beats artists. So if you like the track, go check the project out and show love. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the vocals raw with no effects. Then I'll let you listen to the final mix, and I'll show you how I went about getting the final mix. So this is the vocals raw with no plugins.
Pop baby, right by my shit in reverse while I ride in the cool. Ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch cause it's something to do. There's levels to this shit, young boy, I'm on one, yeah, I'm on one.
So that's the vocals raw with no plugins, no nothing on it. And I'm gonna show you how I went about it. First thing I like to do in all my tracks is add the CLA 2A. And I love this plugin. It's a compressor by Waves, and it adds character to vocals, has a fast attack. It can act as a compressor or a limiter. It has a peak reduction, and it has a gain to adjust the level after you do the compression on there. So I have the peak reduction at 60 and the gain at 40, and I usually have the analog section off, only because when you add too many of these compressors on the track, it starts to make this hissing noise. So I like to turn it off on every track that I have it on. So this is what it sounds like without the compressor. And this is it with the compressor. So that's a slight difference, but once I start adding all the plugins, you'll hear the bigger picture.
Something to do. It's levels to this shit, young boy.
So it basically got it to a level that I was satisfied with and I can work with. Second thing I did was I added this EQ. And what I did on this EQ was I raised the top end. And the reason why I raised the top end was to make the vocals a little brighter and to make it pop out of the mix. So this is what it sounds like.
Baby, right by my shit in reverse while I ride in the cool.
So this is it off.
Ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch cause it's something to do. It's levels to this shit, young boy, I'm on.
So you can already tell that the vocals is a little brighter. The vocals is on top of the beat now. And I wrote off some of the low end just so the vocals wouldn't have that muddy sound to it. One of the other things I did on this vocal was I added the CLA 3A just to complement the CLA 2A, this is also a compressor and limiter. It almost does the same thing as the CLA 2A, and this is basically called serial processing. And serial processing is the use of two or more similar plugins on the same audio track. So I'm gonna let you listen to what this does. So that's without it, and this is it with it.
While I ride in the cool, ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch cause it's something to do. It's levels to this shit.
So you can this basically, it raised the gain and it gave the vocal a little richer sound, and I kind of needed that because with all the effects that I'm going to add on it, it's gonna drain the vocals out a little more. So I added the CLA 3A to raise the gain and still give the vocals a little richer sound. So then what I added was this delay right here, which is one of Logic's stock plugins, just to get the vocals bouncing around a little and to fill in the spaces in between his vocals.
Baby, right by my shit in reverse while I ride in the cool. Ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch cause it's something to do.
And Next thing I did as far as effects go, I added AUTOTUNE just so he could get that certain sound, and so his vocals could be in key with the beat.
Big Papa baby, right my shit in reverse while I ride in the coupe. Ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch cause it's something to do.
So the AUTOTUNE is very subtle, it blends in. Didn't want to have it too much on there. And the reason why is because I kind of wanted to complement the AUTOTUNE with this effect right here, which is a chorus effect, which gives the vocal a little more color and gives it like a warmth type of sound.
Big Papa baby, right my shit in reverse while I ride in the coupe. Ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch cause it's something to do. There's levels to this shit, young boy, I'm on one, yeah, I'm on one.
So that's what that sounds like. Another thing I did was I added a reverb, one of Logic stock reverbs on there, just to make it sound like he was in a larger room.
Big Papa baby, right my shit in reverse while I ride in the coupe. Ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch cause it's something to do.
And last but not least, I added a stereo spread just so I could get a wider vocal. And this is what it sounds like.
Big Papa baby, right my shit in reverse while I ride in the coupe. Ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch.
And that's all I did for this vocal. I didn't do any sidechain compression. The only thing I really did was the serial processing, where I added a few of the same plugins just to get a certain sound. And this is what the final product sounds like. I'll play a few parts of the song.
Yeah. Big Papa baby, right my shit in reverse while I ride in the coupe. Ain't nothing changed, still just might fuck on your bitch cause it's something to do. There's levels to this shit, young boy, I'm on one, yeah, I'm on one. I'm shining on them, you get no son. I gotta keep it. What you mean? You ain't about the money, murder anybody trying to take it from me. Look at your clothes, all you niggas is bummy. I ain't walking in if it ain't about the money.
I done made all this money on my own. Rims 20 when I'm feeling wrong. That nigga cooking on this grandmama stove. Me, I'm in the living room getting dumb. Bitch on the phone, she don't fuck with me no more.
And that's it for this tutorial. If you like this song, I'll have the track in the description so you could go check it out. And that's about it. If you have any questions, just comment below. If you have any requests on any type of genres, I'll get the okay from the artist and I'll post it up. Thank you for watching.